Here at Nick's house. About to get on the road. Headed out to Chae Son Hot Springs. Here's the trusty steed. Gonna take me over the mountain. My bag. Got my ukulele. So here's Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. And you can see it's a valley. It's got mountains to the east and west. And the easiest way out of the mountains to the east is over this pass here. And if you go over that pass and then turn left and go north, you get to Chiang Mai. But we decided to go out over the mountains here, through this town called Doi Saket, and over the mountains to the hot springs. I rode with my friend Nick, he's behind the camera, and Nick's cousin Jay. Got out on the road in the morning. Headed east out of Chiang Mai. The road is pretty wide. But out in the country, the road's a bit more narrow. Decided to take some dirt back roads. Down this dirt road is another road back down there.
Sure.
Wasn't completely sure about the directions, but we found our way. So we took a break here in a village called Mae Kampong. We stopped at this little coffee shop. In the Google Earth view, it's under construction. Here you can see my buddy Nick backing his bike in. Coffee shop had this nice little spirit house surrounded by orchids and a great view of the village, looking out into the Chiang Mai Valley. After the village, you pass by this waterfall, and then it's up, 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 and over the mountain pass. This mountain range here divides Chiang Mai and Lampang provinces. You can see the city of Lampang here in the bottom right of the map. And here we are crossing into Lampang province over the spine of that mountain range.
And yeah.
We hiked up to a lookout. A nice view.
Wow. Look at that beauty.
Jungle down there. And then back down the other side of the mountain to the hot springs. You have to pay to enter most national parks in Thailand, and Thai people pay a little bit less than foreigners. We rented our tents, and the lady at the tent rental actually knows me, because I've been here so many times. She sees me and she says, "Oh, it's the teacher from Chiang Mai." I come like once or twice a year. It's just a great spot. Now, I don't usually drive one-handed without a helmet, but this is just inside the park, and if we're just going down to the hot springs, it wasn't a very long drive. They're really pretty in the morning, that morning light. So what I really love about these hot springs is you can sit in the hot springs and get all hot, but then there's a river flowing right next to it, and so you can go and cold plunge in the river. And you know, it's Thailand, it's not a super cold plunge, but it feels really good. Just do that hot cold cycle in and out of the springs and the river. And after getting out of the hot spring, there's nothing better than some fresh coconut water.
Ram.
Mujum. Double Mujum. In the evening, we got back on the motorbikes, drove a couple kilometers back into town, and found this little restaurant that was open. We got Mujum, which is like this ceramic hot pot thing. Got coals, bubbling water. Next day, we had to get back to Chiang Mai, back over the mountain. Past the rice fields. But on the way we found this coffee plantation. And in town they were actually processing the coffee, so you can see it drying here in the sun.
Yeah, the green is it's not even done right. So that's not.
And there was a little coffee shop. You could drink that fresh mountain coffee.